Hey guys, Zach Butler here with iTeachLexus and Peterson Lexus of Boise, ready to teach you all about your 2016 Lexus RX model navigation system. Sit tight, buckle up, and let's learn all about how to work your navigation system on your brand new Lexus. Let's get started. Alright guys, as always, let's get started with the remote touch toggle. As you remember, it rotates and moves any direction you want it to go, and also works like an enter button when you push down. You, in addition, have an enter button on the 16 RX on the left and right hand side to give you some options as you set your hand in place. You've also got the switches in front, referred to as map, menu, back, and then an arrow forward and an arrow back to scroll through different menus. Now we're going to dive up to the navigation screen. Alright guys, let's cover the navigation system. So I want you to go to the main menu in front of your toggle. You can see the screen that I'm looking at right here. That's your start screen for everything. So you do have some options here. Just to show you, if you slide all the way to the right, you can now split the screen by pressing one of these 5 selections. The only thing we're going to talk about is navigation. So if you see the little picture of the pie, that will give you a split screen of your navigation system. Now, from here you have the ability to use the left side for stereo, climate control, Bluetooth phone, and the right side to do your normal navigation operations. I'm now zooming out with the arrow back and arrow forward switch that we talked about earlier by your remote touch toggle. And if you notice on this map, I can also pick the compass and change how my screen is viewed. Meaning I have one here which is a bird's eye view, or one with perspective, that is, that gives you the horizon line. And then there's also one always showing the map facing north. And then the other operation is facing your direction of travel. So you've got those 3 options. Shows us how many feet we are, and 700 feet above Fairview and Maple Grove currently. We also have on the screen a plus and minus, which duplicates the arrow forward and arrow back operations. As I mentioned, you can go to a split screen of your stereo, of your phone. Those options are always available to you. We'll go into more of that information as we dive into phone operation and more detailed stereo operation in the future. So for now, let's go back to your navigation. So what I want you guys to do is press the map button down by your remote touch toggle. You're going to now see the left side turn to your map. And now, top right corner of the map, I want you to press the picture of the arrow on a map grid. That will widen your view of your map to a full screen view. Whether you have the standard screen or the 12.3-inch screen, this gives you that versatility. Same thing goes. Top left corner, compass serves as your screen direction, meaning how your screen is going to look, that is. So right now we're at the horizon view, which I really like. Most people do. This one here is where everything is facing your direction of travel, and then this last one is just due north. So you have these options. Right now we're facing almost north, so we have these options available to us. So now I want you to go to the bottom left part of your screen. Again, plus and minus for zooming in and zooming out. You also have above the plus an operation that goes to giving you navigation options. So it gives you the ability to change out your map mode, map information, and map data. So from map mode, go ahead and select that, you can change how the map is laid out. Now, when you're not in a guidance mode, you're not going to see these other ones light up, like turn list, freeway exit list, intersection turn by turn arrow. That will only be available once you've gone into route guidance. Either use the arrow right there or use the arrow down here to change back to the main screen. Okay, diving back in. So we have our map mode now. Let's go back a page. Map information. Map information allows you to select what other information is displayed on the map. So you may want to see points of interest icons. That's where you would select it from. So if we pick that, Now we can make a selection of what points of interest we want on our map. Let's pick dining, just for demonstration purposes. I can pick OK. And now, dining icons are displayed. We'll change this back. So as an example, if I wanted to go to one of these dining icons, I could zoom out a notch, find one, zoom in on it with my toggle, and now I'm able to see that it's Marie Callender's. I can click on info and gather a lot more information. I could mark this for a future use, or I could hit enter now to go there at this exact moment. If my phone was connected, I could just call them as well through Bluetooth. Back to the main map screen. So let's go back down here again above plus. We also have map data. Map data will show you what version you have, what the coverage is like. So as time goes on and you talk to Lexus service, they can help you determine if you need to do an update. After covering this, we also see that you can go in, edit your route, pause your guidance, and get a route overview. That's only when you're in route guidance mode, which we're going to show you here in a second. Let's go back a page, back to our main map. So we have above the plus, again, reminder, navigation options. When you're in route guidance mode, you're going to be going to that navigation options page above plus quite a bit. So it's already got us going to Marie Callender. If you notice above that lit icon, it says 0.3 miles away. So if I were to enter that in as an address, I'm 0.3 miles away from getting there. So now if I want to get back to just where I'm sitting, all I have to do is in front of my remote touch toggle, hit the map button, and it takes me right back. And it's truly that easy. It's really that simple, guys. Now let's talk a little bit more advanced. Let's go into entering an address. So if I come down here and I select Dest for destination, let's get back to the map, sorry about that. Come down here and select Dest for destination. Now I have the ability to select what I want to do. Either inputting an address manually, looking up a physical point of interest, using my 24-hour service destination assistance included for the first year in your new car, going to previous destinations I've already been to, looking at my address book, addresses that I put in over time, pulling up emergency locations, intersections, and freeways. Just a physical map. Now when you go to this map one, I want to show you guys, you're giving yourself the ability to lock in and go to exactly where your location is. So it locks in that exact GPS location, and you also have the ability to customize it accordingly. Let's go back a page, and then coordinates will give you an actual GPS coordinate. So we'll go back now from here. Now I'm going to show you guys again, hitting map to go to my main map screen. I'm ready to go to a destination, so I'm going to input an address in. Dest for destination. I'll pick an address and I'll follow my prompts. Now, it already knows based upon the address you're going to put in, more than likely what city you're picking. If there are multiple addresses across the state of Idaho, then you'll find your city. But we're just going to go right to street address. You'll oftentimes find this to be the easiest. And I'm going to type in the dealership address, even though it's in there as a point of interest. We'll use this as a demonstration. All I want to do first is hit my house number, then go down to OK. So we've got a house number now. Now I'm going to type in, when you're dealing with east, west, north, south, do the initial and then throw a space in. So I'm going to do West Fairview Avenue. Starts to eliminate letters that could not even conceivably work, guys. Oh, looks like I made a mistake, so I'm going to go back a page. I put a D in there instead of an F. Sorry about that. So, grab my F. I guess this is part of the challenge of doing the video taping while I'm doing this. But I want you guys to learn this. This is very important stuff. So now we go to V, and we've got Fairview. So I can select that, and now instantly it shows the location. Now, I can either go there right this second, as you can see I'm already there, or I can mark it for future use that puts it in my address book. So we'll go ahead and go there and see what it says. I think it's going to say we're already there. And it has calculated the route, and my destination has been set. I am 0.2 miles away, 1 minute away.
Please proceed to the
hit the OK.
route, then the route guidance will start.
And I'm now in route guidance mode. From route guidance mode, you can now bring back up that same page we talked about above plus. And I can go in and get a route overview. I can pause my guidance for future use if I just want to pause it for a couple minutes. I can edit my route, customize it, any of those options. Now, from here I can go to my destination and delete this address if I don't want to go there after all. So remember that. If you put something in and you decide you don't want to go there, delete it out. And answer yes. And just like that, you're off and running. So that's how you guys enter an address in. That's how you pull up points of interest. Really get accustomed to using the desk icon from your navigation system. And also try out your destination assist. That is so handy because you'll have a live associate that will come on and give you specific address downloads right to your system. Previous destinations comes in handy too. It's almost like looking at the history of your phone where you'll see where you've been before and you can pull it up quickly. Here's where you address in and put in your home, follow the prompts, and then you have 5 of your presets that you go to most often. Again, follow the prompts for entering those in. That, guys, and go back to map in front of your toggle, hit the map button to get the full screen. Now, that's the basics of our navigation system. Please let me know as questions come up. Leave comments below of questions. I can go into more detail on future videos. I'm going to go ahead now and take off. If I go up here, let me back out for a minute. Go in here and I'm going to remove those points of interest. So if you guys notice, I can go up to clear and they come off so I have a clear screen. I, for one, like to have a full clear screen on these navigation systems. What a beautiful screen. That's navigation for you guys for today. We will dive into a lot. All right, guys, we just got done learning about the Lexus navigation system on your 2016 RX model. I hope that the video was very informative and helpful. Please leave comments below, like the video, and watch it over and over again as you're learning the basics of how to operate your navigation system. Please also ask me questions. I can always be reached via text or by phone, 208-870-2788. Again, Zach Butler with iTeachLexus and Peterson Lexus of Boise. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.